Welcome wide to the grand finale of the Minecraft Survival Bedrock series Let's Play. Today we will be doing the world tour and pretty much going over everything that has taken place within the 34 episode series. This is actually the 35th technically, but I guess we'll say there's 33 real episodes. So yeah. This is not the latest version, like I said. I have my stuff, but I sacrificed about a couple weeks worth of progress, which I will put screenshots up of the things that, unfortunately, what's the word? Were oofed during the backup, because just go check out my other video. I don't want to explain it all over again. To save a little bit of time, but yeah. I made another video explaining what happened. If you care, go check it out. If you just want to see the world, you're in the right place. Alrighty, let's start. Episode 1. Actually, I'm going to... Hold up. Quick cut. Gotta grab firework rockets. Alrighty, so I spawned on the sandy beach. Episode 1, somewhere around here. Don't know exactly where. I never got to explore this ocean. Oh, there's 50 levels chilling on the ground. Anywho, so we adventured. First night, we found a cave somewhere around here. And by the end of episode 1, we had established a small little starter base over here, as you can see right there. And that's what we did. So we have the old starter base right here. If you come inside, we have a barrel, some music discs, a furnace. We got my Silk Touch pickaxe, an anvil, some barrels, stuff like that. We have my ores chest. And if you come down here, we have a mine. There's a bunch of pillager banners on the wall that I've scattered. We built a nether wart farm that was very useful when brewing potions. So as you can see, there is a lot of nether wart in there, and I really like this room. Just the placement is kind of bad. If you come down here, there is a big maze of mines. Well, I'm not saying if you, I don't know why I'm saying like acting like you guys can come, because I don't know how to make a world download. But anyway, down here there's just a complete maze of mines. We have a room and a bunch of hallways that connect to differing mines. Like if you come down here, well, there should be, yeah. Anyway, I mined a lot off camera, so I don't know. All this furnaces, these crafting tables are for decoration. This room's for decoration, and it's off-centered, so you'll love to see it. So some more mines, even more mines, some more mines. You get the gist. Okay, let's fly out of here if we can. Oh, okay. So we built this around episode 3 or 4. I'm gonna take this bed so I can sleep. So on episode 2, I built some pretty large farms. We have a wheat farm. This used to be a beetroot farm, but I switched it to a potato farm. So we have right here we have the profits. We have all our hay bales. This is a fully automatic bone meal machine. Oh yeah, this backup doesn't have the bone meal. I had a bunch of bone meal, but I guess it's gone now. So for example, if I harvest the field and we get a bunch of seeds that we don't need, you put the seeds in here, they go into the hopper, into the composter, and then eventually create bone meal via the hopper system with chests and all that goodness. Over here we have the beetroot field, where we have a bunch of beetroot. If this was the actual world, we would have a beacon pretty much finished right here. But like I said many times, this is a backup. That's what made me stop the world. So if we come over here, I actually built this pretty recently. The Christmas episode, I built a gingerbread house over here. As you can see, it says Christmas 2020. We have a Christmas tree and a bunch of white wool as snow. It's a gingerbread house, so we have a fireplace and all the necessities the gingerbread house might need. We have some candy canes scattered around and all that jazz. So if we come over here, we have something I built within the first 5 episodes. This is how I got my first XP. So as you can see, it's very dark under here, and mobs would spawn. And I would come under here and kill them, and then go back with my iron armor and enchant some stuff. So Along the road, I built this big canopy area, roadway system. I never really liked it that much, gotta be honest. But I kept it here. I'm not sure why. I didn't like it. I liked this, but the pathways coming off of it were weird. But I never changed them. So this leads to the beetroot farm. This leads to the main area, and this leads over here to the villager breeder, that's where we'll head next. The villager area, pretty large area. Pretty much just one building and a couple surrounding houses for the villagers. We're actually gonna take a quick cat nap, and we will get on with the tour. Alrighty. So, this is a bridge. We'll connect it all up in a sec. But if you come over here, this was the original villager breeder on episode 10. This chest, I would put my emeralds, but I took all the emeralds. So we have all of our villagers. If I needed a certain book enchant, I would come in here. This was the first villager. No, this was one of the first villagers. He is a mending. And then as you can see, like, this guy's a knockback. Any useful villager. This guy is a fire aspect 2. Let's see, this guy's looting. Respiration. Basically, most of my armor and stuff came from these villagers. So this guy's aqua affinity, and this guy is, let's see, feather falling. So this is the farmer section. We have a big garden area. This is the beds where they would sleep. Beds scattered around. We have a bunch of farmers. This is how I made my emeralds. These farmers. I would harvest my carrots, potatoes, and bring them over here and sell them to these farmers, which also provided to breed the villagers. Because they would give crops to the other villagers, so they would breed. Alrighty, so the pathway over here leads to the name tag villager. I put this guy over here so I would know where he is. On this backup, he is not actually on master. If this was the real world, he would be selling name tags. I can actually put this paper away, because that's a paper box. If you come up here, this is an intersection. Up here leads to the leather worker I have. This guy sells saddles at master. That's why he has his own hut for only 6 emeralds. And I didn't do the zombie curing trick. So that's actually it for the villagers. If you come along this path, this is where I'll put up the first screenshot. I built a pumpkin and melon farm. So as you can see, unfortunately, I don't actually have a screenshot of the building. The only thing, it was just a birch hut with some cobblestone. But I have a thumbnail picture of what I used to make the farm itself. So as you come along this path, we have a barn for the horses and a huge sugarcane farm. Now this actually, in the real version, isn't here. I completely destroyed it because we're getting to a big thing that we lost. The sugarcane farm. I built a huge sugarcane farm right here. I'll put up a screenshot, a couple. And I pretty much just lost it, like I said. And it is gone. So if you come over here, there used to be a little trapdoor where you could come down, and there would be just racks on racks of sugarcane, but unfortunately, you guys know what happened. So we have a little warehouse factory building right here that has the automatic bamboo farm, and then the old broken cactus farm that produced a full double chest of cactus pretty much before it broke, unfortunately. Over here we have the horse barn where we have our horses and our donkeys and our cows. So we have Stubby the horse right here. We have Eeyore the donkey, Pony the mule, and I think that's about it. So this is where they could come and drink their water. They have hay bales to eat, a pond, and then if they want to come and chill individually, they have these little stalls right here. And then we have a cow that I put in there, which was later named Bessie, to no avail. So we have our cow farm. This is where I got all of my food, which was steak for the series. So I would come in here with my wheat and breed all the cows, for example. I would breed them until I needed food, and then I would just kill all of them, and I would have a lot of steak. So that's how I got the food in this world. We're just going to switch around the firework rockets, don't mind me. And yeah, this was where Pinky's throne was. This is where my wild pink sheep lived that I found. It was actually a wild baby pink sheep. I named him Pinky, put him here. He is gone. Here we have the beacon that I converted into a full diamond beacon. I was working on it. It was pretty much done. But, like I said, everything is gone. Actually, the beacon wasn't lost. The beacon was still here. But it doesn't matter if the beacon was lost, honestly. I'm not going to play in this world anymore. So, yeah, I had a speed 2 beacon. It was full emerald at this time. I was converting it into a 6-tuple beacon. And it is gone. Okay, so if we continue down this path, this area was actually used to be where the the manual cow farm was. But right here we have the episode 6 enchant hut. This used to be kind of an outdoor blacksmith area, but I built a proper blacksmith later on. We have a campfire area that I never used, just for decoration. And here is the only level 30 enchant of this series. So if you come in here and you enchant, you don't know what you like, you can grindstone it. And then here we have lapis lazuli blocks and the fishing rod that I enchanted, but it is gone. So right here we have the overflow storage. I have a ton of dirt, cobblestone, might be some stone as well. There you go. Over here we have the sugar box area. We have a bunch of diamond shovels. We have a bunch of sand, more sand, and more sand. I have so much sand because I built the sugarcane farm. But yeah, right here we have the auto. Why do I keep saying auto? It is the manual cooking area. We actually have some ores in here. I'll have to put that back in the chest. So this is where I would cook whatever I needed to. We have some shulker boxes right here. And then we lead into the storage room. So we have the wood chest, the wood items chest, cobblestone, more stone items. This is the equipment. This is the, I don't know, equipment times 2. This is the nature items, the food items, the crops, dirt. We got some sand in there. We got some diorite, andesite, granite, bunch of gravel, some other miscellaneous blocks, a bunch of random stuff, some wool. This contains a bunch of nether items, more nether items. Nothing in that chest. Nothing in that chest. We have a bunch of rails here, bunch of netherrack, some end items, bunch of sugarcane that I got from the manual farm. We had some shulker boxes here, more dirt, more stone, more sugarcane, and more cobblestone. So that's about it for the storage building. As you can see, here is Franklin. He is the best boy. He is the horse that I tamed on like episode 5. Not episode 5, more like episode 6 or 7. But he's very fast. Not a good jumper, but that's okay. Never got around to horse breeding because I never wanted to. Franklin was my good boy horse. And this is his individual stable. He gets his own stable because he is a good boy. Here we have the sheep farm where I got all my beds for the villager breeder and also for the netherite mine. I use the blowing up beds in the nether technique. This is actually Pinky. As you can see, he has a name tag, Pinky. He stayed in here with the sheep for the longest time, so I figured it would be about time to give him a throne. And that's what I did. So we have a questionable bridge. The arches are interesting, but anyway, serves its purpose. Come in here, we have a path. This is the fully functional blacksmith. So it's made out of spruce and I think that's andesite or diorite, can't exactly remember. We have the villagers in here I guess they're pretty much for decoration. I wanted to put something in here. So this is where they work. They can go to sleep right here, and then they can talk right here, I guess. They so please. This is anvil. We have a cartography table, a smithing table, and a crafting table. Continue down this path, we have the fishing hut. And at the time of this backup, the fisherman disappeared. The real world, I had an item frame right here with a fishing rod in it. And this is the dock, so I would take my fishing rod, open up the gates, and fish out into there. So, as we continue along, like I said, there's supposed to be a villager in here, but I don't know what happened to him. This is a connecting sort of area, so there's really no point in having this path. It was just there, so I left it. This area where these two buildings are used to be where the sugarcane farm was, the tiny little sugarcane farm. But yeah, so right here I actually had plans to expand the house, but never happened. So I was gonna expand it out here, but just unfortunate things. So right here we have a bridge. I really like this area over here. It's a very questionable area. Some questionable builds like the turkey. You can see the giant turkey. A bunny habitat, but we'll get into that later. So we have kind of a diagonal section. We have the treasure room. So we have a creeper head, wheeler skeleton, zombie. We have a diamond block, the wild pink sheep, the gold block. Right here we have the diamond blocks. I actually got rid of the diamond blocks and put them on the beacon. Okay, so we have the dragon's breath. We have the first wood pickaxe, stone pickaxe, and iron pickaxe. Little workbench area. In these barrels, we have a gold block, and then a couple tridents, a couple dragon's breath, and nothing in that one. Here's the end area. So we have some end rods, the dragon's head, and the dragon's egg. I don't really like this building too much. I was gonna move the treasure room into my expanded house, but like I said, never got to expand the house. Here we have the potion brewing area that I didn't use too much. So we have the barrels that are full of bottles and stuff like that. So you would come in here, you'd grab your nether wart, you'd put the potions, you'd brew them up, use this thing once and never again. If you come in here, down over here, we have the Halloween sheep area. Doesn't really serve much of a purpose. Never use any of the wool. Only reason I built it is because I wanted a Halloween episode, but I didn't know what to do. So that explains that. If you continue along this path, we have the giant 2021. And it says, Happy New Year 2021. So if you come over here, we have the totally and utterly pointless bunny habitat. Spent episode 16 building this, and I never ever use it, never come over here whatsoever. But, yeah. Okay, let's continue on. We have the turkey that I built on Thanksgiving, and I come in here and have my Thanksgiving feast. Really like this turkey, actually. I didn't add him a beak, because I didn't know how to do that. And my one and only live stream on this world was my 200 subscriber live stream, where me and some viewers in the chat were hanging out, and we destroyed this mountain. If you go back to prior episodes, you'll see there's a giant mountain right here that was since demolished. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep once again. And what is this? Day 3 now of the tour. Day 2. It's fine. So, I think that's covered a majority of my area. So, if we come over here, I had plans to build another bridge to my skeleton statue. It's time for another screenshot. But he is gone. So, the reason this is here is because this is where this is the skeleton farm. So, this is actually a way to come up. The skeletons come up, and then they drop down, and they take damage. This is the actual farm itself. So we have all my arrows, my bones, the bows, and the armor. So as you can see, the skeletons will fall. If it wasn't on peaceful, I'll put it on easy. And we can see them come down. So you hear the waterway, eventually. Yep, just heard it. And they will funnel down here, where they'll be taken to a one-hit. Yep, there you go. And then you go ahead and do that. So that is the skeleton farm for you. That's why I built the statue. And over here we have the fully functional, pretty darn good creeper farm. It could have been expanded, but I built one layer of it, and that was honestly sufficient enough for what I needed it for. So if you come up here, we have a cool little area I built. The kill chamber was actually my design. I came up with it on my own. So the creepers, actually we can fly up here. So this is to prevent any creepers from spawning up here, and also to make it dark. Oh my goodness, this is scuffed. So this is the creepers spawning area. So they'll spawn up this platform. Only creepers are able to spawn. They will walk into the trapdoors thinking it's a normal block. It is not. They'll come down here, and they're supposed to flow. As you can see, it is very slow flowing them, but it does work. And they will fall to their inevitable death. They'll take damage, and then they will eventually just take damage until they die. So, I mean, we should probably go ahead and break out of here before we die ourselves. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Oh, well, frick. Okay, it is what it is. So, is there anything we missed? I don't believe there is. That is pretty much it. But I will head into the Nether now. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys this pond area. So this is the pond that was there episode 1, never destroyed it. Kind of worked around it. We have some fish that I put in there. And then you have the map wall, as you can see. Guess I didn't update it. Anyway, let's head into the Nether. Oh, okay. Because I didn't really do anything in the Nether whatsoever. But we can still go in there and see what's poppin'. Because I did have some Nether highways. I had one single Nether highway that led to the stronghold. That is it. So let's head to the stronghold. Here we go. The Nether portal that leads to the stronghold. Here we have it. So, yep, there we go. The stronghold. Nothing in the end. Nothing interesting. We have a chest here, a bed. And if you come up here, we have a pretty nice area, I'd say. So, yep, we have a little area right here. And a boat that I was using. And this is where I put my horse, Franklin, over here. And that's pretty much it for the stronghold. Wish I could have done more over here, but hey. It is what it is. I don't have my elytra on. Okay, there we go. So we went, well actually I haven't gone to the end, but that's fine because there is nothing in the end. Except for the pillars and other naturally generated stuffs. So we're gonna head back to the base and end off this series once and for all. All good things come to an end eventually, and that'll be the case here. So, some random villages along the way. And we're entering the oak biome. We had an extreme hills biome. And we are home. The stronghold was pretty darn close. So, yeah. Guess that'll wrap it up, guys. First off, what we need to do is throw out all this stuff. There we go. Let's go ahead and do a couple last things before we end this series. Thank you all for watching and enjoying the series. So, bed can go back where it came from. And I feel like we need to have a chest dedicated to all the things that I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the most special chest of this entire world. Let's see here, there we go. So let's go ahead and run back over here to the main base. Alright. Plop a chest down right there. Let's take our armor off. There we go. Hold up, okay. There we go. We'll put the elytra right here as well as the totem of undying. And then right here, we're gonna put our last tools. It is sad. It is indeed sad. Put the tools right there. We'll put that right there. Put that right there. So if I ever want some nostalgia, just hop on the old world, open up the chest. There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this series as much as I did, because it was a blast to record and edit and upload for everyone to see. But with that being said, another one in the books. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.